full moon is the lunar phase when the moon appears fully illuminated from Earth's perspective. This occurs when the Earth passes between the sun and moon, making the side of the moon facing us fully illuminated by sunlight, appearing as a complete, bright circle in the sky. It marks the midpoint of the roughly 29.5-day lunar cycle, rising around sunset and setting around sunrise, and influences tides and ecosystems. The 2026 full moon calendar features 13 full moons, including 3 supermoons in January, November, and December, plus a blue moon in May. January 3rd, Wolf Supermoon. The first full moon of the year is also a supermoon, kicking off 2026 with an extra big, extra bright full moon, though it's the 4th supermoon in a row after October, November, and December's full moons. February 1st, Snow Moon. The snow moon is the full moon in February, named after the snowy conditions. Some North American tribes named it the Hunger Moon due to the scarce food sources during midwinter, while other names are Storm Moon and Chaste Moon, but the last name is more common for the March full moon. March 3rd, 2026, Worm Moon. The Worm Moon brings the year's only total lunar blood moon eclipse early on March 3rd in North America, with totality lasting 58 minutes. April 1st, Pink Moon. The full moon in April is the pink moon, from the pink flowers phlox that bloom in the early spring. Other names for this full moon include Sprouting Grass Moon, Fish Moon, Hare Moon, and the Old English Anglo-Saxon name is Egg Moon. It is also known as the Paschal Moon because it is used to calculate the date for Easter. May 1st, Flower Moon. The flower moon marks peak spring, rising when blossoms are at their best and setting up a rare second full moon later in the month. May 31st, Blue Moon. The second full moon in May and the first blue moon since August 19th, 2024. This monthly blue moon, defined as the second full moon in a single calendar month, is also a micromoon, the opposite to a supermoon. June 29th, Strawberry Moon. The first full moon of summer and another micromoon, the strawberry moon will appear slightly smaller and dimmer because the moon is farther from Earth. July 29th, Buck Moon. Another micromoon and the second full moon of summer, July's Buck Moon is named for the time when male deer grow new antlers. August 28th, Sturgeon Moon. The Sturgeon Moon coincides with a very deep partial lunar eclipse that leaves about 96% of the lunar disk in Earth's shadow. Other names for this full moon include Green Corn Moon, Barley Moon, Fruit Moon, and Grain Moon. September 26th, Harvest Moon. The famous Harvest Moon is the first full moon of fall, rising a few days after the autumn equinox and shining close to golden Saturn in the evening sky. October 26th, Hunter's Moon. The Hunter's Moon is the second full moon of fall, traditionally lighting post-harvest hunts and long autumn nights. This led to October's full moon being called the Hunter's Moon, Dying Grass Moon, and Blood Moon or Sanguine Moon. November 24th, Beaver Supermoon. The Beaver Moon is a bright late autumn supermoon and the second of the year, named for the season when beavers prepare for winter. It is also known as Frosty Moon, and along with the December full moon, some called it Oak Moon. Traditionally, if the Beaver Moon is the last full moon before the winter solstice, it is also called the Morning Moon. December 24th, Cold Supermoon. The Cold Moon is a Christmas Eve supermoon and the closest full moon to Earth since 2019, making it the biggest and brightest lunar show of the year. December is the month when winter begins for most of the Northern Hemisphere, and the Old English Anglo-Saxon name is the moon before Yule, while another name is Wolf Moon. However, this is more common for the January full moon. If the calendar date is not locally determined through observation of the new moon at the beginning of the month, there is the potential for a further 12 hours difference depending on the time zone.